Okay, welcome back to a new episode of New Girl. Today we're going to discuss being a girl's girl. And so, you want me to start off or how you want to do it?
Let's just talk about how we end up wanting to discuss this topic.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. You sent the thing in the notes where we keep all our notes for the show. And
Hmm.
it was so funny because I had just saw a debate on Facebook, and someone was upset and said something about a girl's girl is typically like a mean girl or really messy or someone who can't get along with people, but she presents herself as a girl's girl. And I was like, dang, well, I feel like I'm a girl's girl. So, I mean, am I doing something wrong, or do people see me as like the person that this other person was describing? And so I thought that was
Mm.
interesting because this whole debate on social media about a girl's girl is really, it's a thing right now. So what do you think? What do you
Well,
think about a girl's girl?
what I want to ask you, so before, because I proclaimed myself as a girl's girl before this
Mm-hmm.
was even a trending topic. So
Mm-hmm.
before we even get into that, what did you think girls meant outside of what they put on the post?
For me, it was a woman, a lady, a girl that has friends, and you like to do things with your friends and you celebrate with them
Ah,
and you guys just do girls things, whatever it
yeah.
may be. And so that's
Okay.
why I'm like, I'm a girl's girl. And so
Okay.
what about
Okay.
you?
So what I think is the definition of what they say girls. So when I think girls is a woman or a girl who basically you rise. It's kind of like on the feminist side, but take like the politics stuff out of it. You do
Mm-hmm.
and support a woman in every aspect. If it ever came down to a competition where it was Venus versus Mars, male versus female, you were going to do whatever in your power to make sure the end result, the woman was going to at least stand in the finale of a competition
Mm.
versus even if she don't win, there's a representation of a woman being there. So you're supporting another woman. I think that when it went trending on social media, it still stuck to that definition, but I think other things were into play on why, because that was what made me put it in the notes. I was saying some of the things too that the girls were saying, like, I'm not a girl's girl. And I was like, are they chalking this up to like relationship stuff?
Mm-hmm.
Because I think I am. And the reason why I think I am is because I do try to do things where it's like if a guy like at work, one of my coworkers was like, "What are you girls getting into?" I was like, "Girls, we're women." like like address us by such. It's just about supporting and making sure that a woman is always supported, not necessarily um just hanging out and all that. But that is too, because there's a lot of women who pride themselves on not having any female friends. So I could see your definition as well, because I've never saw it from that perspective. I'm just thinking
Mm-hmm.
about the support aspect, not about who's surrounding you and what you're doing as hobbies.
Mm. I like that too. And I can see that. And I mean, I guess since I am a girl's girl, I do want
Mm-hmm.
to see women win for many reasons. Even on the political aspect, it's like women are paid less or treated this
Mm-hmm.
way because they're a woman. Can't go buy a
Mm-hmm.
car, can't do certain things without being scammed or looked at as lesser. And so, even when it comes to what you're saying, I agree
Mm-hmm.
that I'm still a girl's girl from what I
You
know, from
are.
what you know. And so I'm like, oh my goodness. And then the fact you said something about women pride themselves for not having friends who are the same
See,
sex as
that's what I was
them. I
saying.
didn't
So
know that.
yeah, because listen, you ever hear people say, well, that's why I don't deal with a bunch of females? Those,
Mm-hmm.
so this is where we're going to get into the whole pick me thing,
Mm-hmm.
because they say that pygmies are the women who seek male validation with
Mm-hmm.
things that they do. So they typically go around and boast about how they don't have many female friends because women are messy or they're childish or they can be catty as if they're not a woman themselves. So that's typically
Mm-hmm.
where you get put in the category of being a pick me. And
Mm-hmm.
so a girl's girl is the opposite of that. They are
Mm-hmm.
making room for other women,
Mm-hmm.
and if there is no room for them, they're creating a space for that type of woman. That's why I
Mm-hmm.
say it kind of has a play on feminist a little bit, but take the
Mm-hmm.
politics out of it. I want to
Mm-hmm.
say that we share timelines. We share some of the same people on our social media. So when I was reviewing some of the statuses that was like, I'm not a girls, I think a lot of people may be misconstruing it due to like relationships. Like, you ever heard the, hey, Barbara, this is Shirley.
Yeah.
I'm not coming to a woman as a woman. I think when you take that that negative experience that someone may have had where they had to call other women and say, hey, we have a man in common. I ain't gonna say you're sharing a man, but you have a man in common, or whoever, your partner in common. That's where the negative connotation, because some women don't receive that. We all know that it's trending like, you get him on the weekdays, I get him on the weekends. Like, I think when you looking at it from that, it tends to make people think they don't do women, because you knew what you were getting into. So it plays into that, I'm not a girl's girl. But when you talk about like people who are just like doing things outside of dating, hanging out, showing up for one another, supporting one another, then you are a girl's girl. And matter of fact, when I put that on there, I actually Googled it. So I want to read what the definition is off Reddit. They said that a girls means supporting other women, uplifting each other without any pettiness, jealousy, or etc. It is the opposite of pygmy girl. You don't put other women down in an effort to seek male validation or to make yourself appear to not like other girls. So a girl's goal is to always be supportive to other women and defend women against any targeted harassment. They don't see girls as competition, but more as comrades.
Well, I definitely say I'm a girl's girl. I wanted to go back to what you said when like women say, women are catty, I don't mess with women. I typically find that women who say those things are describing themselves. They are typically those people. They're the messy ones, the catty ones. They're always jealous of someone. They can't, they hate to see other people win. They're very unsupportive. And in reality, they're projecting everything they feel about other women onto women who are truly real girls. And so they kind of like envy a girl's girl because they don't have those relationships. The relationships that they did have with real women, for some odd reason, they ended up jealous of them, or it just went sour and it just created this bitter woman who sees other women relationships. Yeah, just bitter. They see other women relationships as a problem. It's a threat. And then they try to say, well, like something is going to happen. You know, you guys aren't going to always be friends. And it's kind of like,
I was told that about us in college. An older cousin of mine, I ain't going to say no names, but I was bragging on my friends and how long we had been knowing one another. She was like, she said, live a little. That was what her quote was. She was like, live a little. Some of them may not still be there in a couple of years. But yeah, here we are.
Yet here we are.
Over half our lives.
And I've had the same friends since I have friends from elementary school that I'm still friends with, middle school, high school. And so that just goes to show that whatever this person experienced is just, that was their experience, right?
Right.
And that doesn't have to be the case for everybody, I guess. So hey, I'm gonna stay on the girls side. I mean,
yeah, I'm a girls.
It's worked for me.
I wanted to say I watch Ready to Love, which is a show on Oprah, you know, on Oprah Winfrey Network. It's written by Will Packer. Shout out to Will Packer, FAMU alumni.
Yay!
But it's written by him, and he has Tommy. Nephew Tommy is the host. And there was this one particular lady on the show who, when she was dating the men, she was the homegirl. And everything she said, and as far as when she was going out dating, yes, they were getting a little confused about her being the homegirl type, but she definitely made emphasis that she does not mess with other women. This is why I don't do other women. And honestly, it does go back to jealousy. And that, I think, like hearing you describe what you were saying from your aspect, is that I think when they do speak like that, and I'm not saying what my opinion is facts, but I think oftentimes that it has to do with a relationship. You didn't just go out and just have a relationship, whether it's a friendship too, but I'm thinking intimate relationship. You're not messing with women because a woman has done you wrong in some type of intimate relationship. So you chalk women up to, oh, they're not trustworthy. they're not this, they're not that, and I can't do them because they're petty, they sneaky because somebody did sneak around on you. But that's not everybody. And so
Absolutely.
I am a girl's girl. I'm going to support, and you can really tell because not everybody has experience, but it's a common experience to be let down in an intimate relationship, or have that feeling of, oh, they left me to be with somebody else. I've had that experience. And even with that experience happening, me looking at like, oh, you got the other chick or the other girl and y'all doing this and doing that. Even if I did have a smidge of jealousy, because there's a difference between jealousy and hate. If I did have a smidge of jealousy, I still resorted back to like, I hope she see what I see. Like, I'm wishing my sis come to her senses just like I had to come to mine. I'm not sitting here saying, oh, you think you got a prize and you're going to find out real soon and I can't wait. Like, your defeat and your trauma or whatever that can come out of that is not going to bring me any glory. Like, I might be jealous for a minute, but I'll be glad when you wake up too, sis, and learn what I learned. Just like with the Risa Tisa thing, when the Legion ex-girlfriend or whoever was getting on that after the story went viral, the ex-wife, that's what it was. She said the ex-wife told someone that she finally see what I was experiencing. Like, she didn't go and say, girl, that's what I get. That's how you know you're a girl's girl. Like, I don't want harm on you. Like, there are some shitty people. Ooh, I curse. Right. There are some messed up people in this world, but at the end of the day, you still want what's good for that person. And that being your fellow comrade, a sister, a girl, or another woman.
I had an issue with someone too in the past, and one of my sorority sisters could tell you, and I said, well, I wish her well. I hope she finds better. I just wish the best for her, regardless of the exchange that we had. Okay, keep pushing forward. And I'm not going to apply that situation to every woman because I can't. It's not fair. I can't do that. It's not going to turn me against all women because of bad experience with someone else. I wish you well and I keep pushing forward. And that's with anything in life. I can't control it. I can't change it. So, okay, I wish you the best, sis. What's next?
Yeah. So. Yeah, and actually meaning it. You know, because people be feeling, you can feel how you feel and want to feel. I mean, if you truly want to be a girl's girl, I'm talking to people who like, well, I don't know if I am, or I would like to be that. If you truly want to be a girl, feel how you feel, have your emotion, but come out of it, because like we just said, feelings aren't facts, and so you can feel how you want to feel about a situation. But if your goal is to wish well and support the other woman, then I support you. And then whatever healing you need that's going to come along with your journey, I hope it comes to you with ease.
Absolutely. And so to all the women,
I wish you well.
Yeah, I wish you well, right? So to all the women out there who have been hurt, scorned, manipulated, and emotionally abused by other women, and you feel like there aren't women out there who you can't trust, heal, sis. It's okay to be a girl's girl. It's not an issue. Let's not make it what it's not, right?
And we are not in competition with one another.
We're not. It's somebody out there for everybody. And we're not just talking about in a romantic relationship, but friends too. Like, there's a person out there for everybody. And so I encourage everybody to be a girl's girl, because guess what? It's Women's History Month.
Yeah.
And so it's actually a very good topic for us to be talking about a girl's girl. And so I guess we can segue into a different topic.
Well, we have our game. Did you want to do the best friend conversation?
Yeah, let's do that.
Since we are girls, and it is Women's History Month. Yeah. Now, I have not looked at these cards. I went to a show and I supported them by purchasing the cards. And this is the best friend edition. So according to the back of the box, we're supposed to see how well we are as best friends. So we can run a few cards.
Interesting.
And I know I'm a little scared because I'm like, first of all, Tony better not get on here and embarrass me. They better not ask questions she don't know the answer. One man.
Listen, a lot of life have happened. My memory ain't so good, so we don't see.
Let me read it. It says, shuffle the deck, take turns drawing a question from the deck. So I guess I'll be drawing for you, sis. And then it says, read the question aloud to the other player. The person drawing the card does not answer. Only the other players can. Well, it's just you and I. After the question card is answered, it is placed at the bottom of the yeah. You good?
So when you draw mine, you have to hold it up to the camera so I can read
I
it.
guess so.
Yeah.
I guess so. And I guess when I edit this, I'll get the picture of the card like on there somehow, do some weird stuff. But I can't remember what it said. It said about, does your best friend really know you? I want to know, does my best friend know me?
We've been friends for a long time. And
yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
And you do know me regardless of what this game say. My friend
Absolutely.
knows. Okay.
Absolutely.
But I am excited to play. I was like, oh my gosh, Tony and I can do this.
Okay.
And I don't know how to shuffle cards, so don't judge me.
Listen, y'all, we're making this work from afar. Literally, I mean, if you guys watched our first video, you'll see that we do not live in the same state. And so we're making this thing work. And so I'm excited.
Yes. Oh, did you hear that?
Mm-hmm.
Don't play with me. Give me these cards right over here. All right, girl, don't play with me. Because one day, I am not, if y'all want to take a black card, you can, because I do not know how to play spades. So when it comes to shuffling, you do not play spades.
Girl, no.
But here's a secret. I am not interested in learning either.
Revoke my card now. Because I'm not either.
Look, you take mine, I take yours. We even. You got one of them boys, I got one. Good. We in there. All right. So do you want me to post the question first to you and then I'll pull for you and hold it up to the camera?
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay. All right. You ready? Aww. Question to you. What's the main reason we are still friends? Don't make me cry.
Oh my goodness. The main reason we're still friends is commonalities and just growing with each other. We met before high school, but we're not going to talk about that. We became friends at high school. We went to college together. We've had experiences there, joined organizations together. And despite anything that happened, meeting new friends, having different interests, relationships, children, we are still friends. And so we value some of the same things, or probably most of the same things. Morally, we have the same morals. We communicate and tell each other things. We really don't go long periods of time.
It say, what's the main reason?
Values and morals. That's what
values
it is.
And morals. Absolutely.
I was going down the rabbit hole.
Wow, this is filling me up and my heart is just fluttering, baby girl. What's the main reason?
Values, morals, and understanding.
Yes.
That's what it is.
Agree. I agree. I could say the same. You ready for yours?
Yeah. Would you consider our friendship to be one-sided? If so, why?
No. I don't even understand that question. What's
like sometimes, well, have you ever seen posts on Facebook and people are like, I feel like, look. People are like, basically they feel like they're everyone's friend, but no one's their friend. Like if they didn't reach out to people, they would never, if they didn't reach out to their friend,
you know what I'm saying?
Not. So you get what I'm saying now. Okay.
That. Yeah. No, that's not even fair. You want another question? Because the answer is just
because I didn't like that one. Yeah, give me another one.
About this relationship, I think we do a very good job of checking in, and I think we do a very good job of giving each other the floor.
Yeah.
Talk. Like, how was your day? What did you? We did that before we started this meet. Like, I did a whole little spiel on whatever, the topic was. And then next thing I said, well, what did you do today?
Yes. Yes.
For your other one?
I'm ready. Which of us do you feel benefits most from our friendship? Explain.
Ooh, who benefits the most? Me? I think I benefit the most. Because I have you. Like, so you're like let me give my friend her flowers. I feel like you are very, what's the word? You can be a center. you know? So I feel like I'm not gonna talk about the take and the give, just who you are personality wise. Like
Mm-hmm.
you can be peace. We don't have to talk about nothing. Like the best example would be my birthday. Let's talk about how the birthday went. I
Mm-hmm.
decided to come to Maryland. First I decided and I undecided and then I
Yes.
decided again. And you had a family member come into town and I had all these plans and my birthday fell on the day that the person was traveling. You wanted to show up. You wanted to make it a big hoorah because that's what we're accustomed to. From the time we know each other, we know birthday Zilla over here wants to do something.
Yes.
And when we couldn't, I still had a good time with my other best friend. But
Mm-hmm.
when I got back to your house, you were like, "Hey, I'm sorry." You kept saying you were sorry, and
Mm-hmm.
my response to you was, "Girl, it went how it was supposed to go." Because one, my love language is quality time. I haven't been kicking it with you since the last time you came to Atlanta, so we haven't
Right.
had that. Was that before Mexico or after Mexico? Whatever. Nevertheless, I got
Yeah.
undiagnosed,
Mm-hmm.
but whatever. I say that to say that when I'm with you, we don't have to do anything. Like
Mm-hmm.
I'm at my most natural, raw form, and so that's why I always say like you're like my soulmate as far as a friendship relationship go because
Mm-hmm.
there's no effort. Like that's why I say I benefit the most because you create a space where I don't have to, and not that I pretend with other friends, but I'm not thinking. There's no thought
Mm-hmm.
process. I love
Mm-hmm.
on you the way you love on me. I treat our like it's natural. So you have
Yeah.
this quality about yourself that puts me in a very natural state. So that's why I feel like I benefit the most because that's very hard to make someone else feel. You to make someone feel as comfortable, especially when people have as many insecurities and things that they have, is not a thought of mine. So I feel like
Mm-hmm.
I benefit the most because you are that way.
And so
You better
I
not say I agree.
no, I was not. Thanks for sharing that. Thanks for giving me my flowers. I appreciate it. However,
Yeah.
I don't think so. I think we both benefit. Well, I don't know how to weigh the most, but like for me, you keep me would I say young? Because remember I had Ethan and
Oh my
I was like, I don't know what
God.
to wear, girl. My mama this mama body. And you're like, no, you would come and get me out the house when I had Ethan. And so I
Mm-hmm.
don't know if it's the most. I mean, it was a question for you, right? And so
Yeah.
you feel like it's the most.
Mm-hmm.
But
I
I think
do.
we
I
just
really do.
okay, no, I don't. But I mean, it makes sense, right? I think it makes sense because you're going to feel that way, and then I'm going to feel differently. Because I
Mm-hmm.
think that, of course, I'm going to get something from you that I'm not getting from somewhere else, or have gotten
Mm-hmm.
something from you that I haven't gotten from somewhere else, and it's a lot. It means a lot, and so I feel like
Yeah.
I've benefited greatly over the years from our friendship
Mm-hmm.
for a bunch of reasons. And I won't talk too much because then I get emotional. And so
Yeah, let's not.
yeah,
Let's do that.
we can move
Let's pull
forward.
another
So
card, please.
yeah, so I think we both benefit.
You ready for yours?
Yeah, I'm ready.
I already know the answer to this. Do you feel that I gossip behind your back? If so, provide an example.
I don't feel like you gossip behind my back. You probably do mention some things that you don't like,
You
or
got to give an example.
I can't give an example. I don't know. I don't think it's like, well, what you think about this? I was talking to Tony and she said such and such, and I didn't agree and I didn't say it at the time. I'm not saying you do this, but as a person, I feel like it's a possibility because
Mm.
I don't know. And I don't even know if that's gossip.
I was saying, I don't think it's gossip. I don't gossip about you. I think
Mm-hmm.
that when you come up in other conversations, it's usually because here's another side, but I like these cards. We ain't gonna be able to pull the whole deck because it's keep taking off into other topics. But you remember that TikTok I sent you that was like, if this friend say I'm not tripping, prepare for war.
Oh,
That's when
yeah.
I talk about you. I'll be like, when I be talking to Tiana with a situation that happened last year, and I was like, well, y'all said this, but Tony said she agreed. So if it's up, then it's stuck, okay? Because if this one right here is on my phone, if she ain't saying no, think about it, then I'm 100% right, and I'm about to take it there. We finna take it there. And so that's when I bring you up. Like, everybody say, honestly, when I'm trying to figure something out, and not something on a very deep level, but when I'm being torn between should I do something or should I not, they'll say, "What did Tony say?" So, and I'm like, I've been already talked to you, but I go get all my friends' opinions, you know. But I've been already talked to you, and then I can share what it is that you said. But no, gossip about you. The only gossip I talk about is my godsons. She doing this, she doing that. It's never a time when people ask me something and I can say what you doing in your life. So no, not gossip. I can't gossip about you, because if somebody else gossips about you, I'm going to. And so imagine trying to yourself. That's crazy.
You said it's up and it's stuck. Remember, I wrote you or I called you and I was like, well, what does that mean?
Oh my
And you was like, Tony, if it's up there, it's stuck there. And I was like,
if we going anywhere, it's too far.
Yes. And I'm like, oh my God, I'd be so out the loop. Listen, to the women who have children and life be life, and y'all understand, because you just be in a daze. You kind of be, it takes time to get back into the center of things. And I never forget asking, every time I hear the song, I would laugh at myself for asking Asia what that meant. That is so
just
sad.
Prove what you said earlier. I keep you hip.
You do. Because I'm like, where do
far off? You're not far off. She really.
I am.
Now the question should have said, what annoys me the most about you? She be acting like she is a grandma. Like, did you skip that your kids haven't had kids yet? I'm like, girl, come on, get with the program. Because that's not it.
What and she mean by that?
She know what it means. How do I explain it? When she asked me that and I said, if we going anywhere, it's probably too far, she'll say, oh, so she know what it means.
Yeah.
It don't click that's what the meaning
is. Yeah.
I'm not teaching you anything you don't know. It's like I'm just reminding you that that's how it goes. It's just a new way of saying something. You know, slang reinvent itself all the time.
It does. And between you and Marcus, though, y'all keep me in the know, because I be a little confused. So we got a minute. We have a minute left.
Okay, so we want 4 questions. Any more questions? We'll save this for the next episode.
Yes, let's save it for the next episode. And so, how you
want to close this out? We did discuss a brief little closing where we want everybody to hopefully watch this video to the end. If you made it to the end, you are going to see something very special dedicated to women for Women's History Month, honoring for Women's History Month. I should have waited to put these cards up. But other than that concludes our episode. So we ask that all viewers like, comment, and subscribe, and stay tuned for the next episode.
Absolutely.
Peace out.
Bye-bye.